Hi, this is A. Wesley, the lady who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. On Celebrity Roundup, Cardi B was beefing with this lady wrestler named Lacey Evans. What happened? They were going back and forth on Twitter earlier this week, and so Cardi B was saying something about can't no white woman put no fear on me. And so when Lacey Evans heard the tweet, she was saying that if you want to go there, Cardi B, we can go there. And she said that Cardi B, I'll listen to your music while whooping your A and stuff like that. And Cardi B came back and said, I was trying to give love and support to the whole WWE wrestling team that night. She said, "But you the one came at me with this mess, and I'm not going for this mess and stuff like that." And so it was like this back and forth thing was going on, and the Lacey woman talking about all she heard was the word debut and stuff like that. So Cardi B has to watch it, because even though she's watching wrestling on TV, a lot of people are watching certain things on TV, because some cities have went back to lockdown, while other cities are still opening, and a lot of people are still at home. So Cardi B has to realize that she's a big top name star, and people are going to try to do and say anything to get her names slandered or put down in the mud. And I know Cardi B has always been having this problem where she's been going back and forth beefing not only with celebrities but also with original with average American people. And so Cardi B needs to watch that, because she's been in so much trouble these last couple of years by going online beefing with people. On another note, it was kind of a sad. I think it happened on Tuesday that they said that Dr. Dre was rushed to the hospital because he had a brain aneurysm, and he was in ICU in the hospital. But this is the update. Yesterday, there was an update, and Dr. Dre put out a statement saying that he's doing great, he's doing okay, he's still in the hospital, but he'll be able to come home pretty soon. So I'm glad that Dr. Dre is getting better, and that he had a brain aneurysm. I didn't like the fact that when it first came out, some people was talking about that was his karma because what he had did to his wife. Regardless of what happened between him and his wife in the divorce, I'm a person like this. I don't wish anything bad on anyone. So I'm glad that Dr. Dre is doing better and everything is working out fine. On another note, Andy Cohen came out earlier this week after he got all the backlash and tried to do what most Real Housewives do when they get a negative attitude brought on them, or some negativity brought towards them. They always go to the producers and the editing and all that stuff. And the majority of the bloggers and average American people knew that Andy Cohen was lying about that. He just wanted to try to clear his name. And so when he did Watch What Happens Live this Sunday, he asked Rachel Lindsay, who was the Bachelorette a couple of years ago, and he mentioned her accolades, like her being on Extra and her having her own podcast. And he asked her, was she furious with him? And she said, no, I wouldn't use the word furious. I would use the word more, that you were more on Candace's side than Monique's side. And she was saying that's the only problem she had with her. But she was saying now that she understands what he's saying, he said, well, if they didn't show it, well, then how are you going to understand it? She said, well, I'm just going by what you told me. And then Drew Samara, she was on the show too, and she asked Andy, would he mind her chiming in on the situation? And she was saying, even though that she is Candace's friend, and her and Candace are buddies, she saw both sides of the coin, and she was saying both girls were equally wrong. But she was saying she's glad that Candace and Monique are getting help And she said she do understand how people can be triggered by childhood trauma, and she was saying that's why she was glad they got help. And so Andy wanted to hurry up and cut it short, and he asked Drew some more, was that all she had to say? And she said, yeah, that's all she had to say. He said, well, we're just gonna put a pin on it now. And then they went to commercial, they went to something else. Andy Cohen is not sorry or empathetic. He's just mad that he got caught, and nobody's buying his BS anymore. I kind of lost respect for Andy Cohen. On another note, Lizzo decided to sing her version of Georgia on My Mind because of the recent runoff elections that happened Tuesday, and she was saying that Georgia people need to go vote, and that's why she did a rendition of Georgia on My Mind. She did a very, very pretty rendition, even though it was a little short clip. I liked it, I enjoyed it, and stuff like that. So I hope Lizzo comes back strong with music, because I know the past couple of weeks, she's been kind of in a different type of mood, sometimes a good mood, sometimes a bad mood, but I hope Lizzo gets it together. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.